Imagine for a moment that you are a T-Rex, a colossal beast with unmatched strength and dominance. You step into your territory, but suddenly, darkness falls around you. Other creatures are lurking, and they could attack at any moment. While you're powerful, can you be sure you'll win? This is the challenge T-Rex faced in a world filled with danger. T-Rex was not the only ruler of the planet during the Cretaceous period. It had to face other predators, powerful creatures unafraid to challenge it. So, what did T-Rex do to protect itself? Today, we'll dive into the strategies and defensive mechanisms T-Rex developed through evolution to maintain its reign for millions of years. T-Rex is one of the most famous and powerful dinosaurs to have ever existed on Earth. However, to become the king, T-Rex didn't just rely on its offensive strength. It also had to develop effective defensive strategies to deal with threats from other predators. The ecosystem during T-Rex's time was filled with creatures capable of taking it down if it didn't have the right protective strategies. With its large size and immense strength, T-Rex could grow up to 12 to 113 meters long and weigh as much as 7 tons. Its razor-sharp teeth could deliver a bite force of up to 6 tons, enabling T-Rex to inflict massive damage and make it difficult for its enemies to survive. However, size and strength alone weren't enough. T-Rex also needed defense mechanisms to protect itself from other powerful predators. One of the key factors in T-Rex's defense was its ability to detect danger from afar. With its eyes positioned at the front of its head, T-Rex could see its enemies from a distance, allowing it to detect the presence of a threat before it could strike. T-Rex's eyes also had the ability to see well in low light, which was crucial for protecting itself from surprise attacks. T-Rex's vision also helped it detect movement quickly and accurately. This ability allowed it to pinpoint the location of threats or prey and avoid attacks from behind or from above. Despite its massive size, T-Rex was capable of moving quickly when needed. Studies suggest that T-Rex could run at speeds of up to 20-30 km/h over short distances. This ability helped T-Rex evade faster predators and create enough distance to counterattack if necessary. Additionally, T-Rex was quite skilled at using its strength to defend itself. With its small but powerful front arms, it could deliver strong blows to push its enemies into vulnerable positions. Moreover, T-Rex's direct attack strategy allowed it to strike from multiple angles, making it difficult for its opponents to avoid. So, what defensive strategies did T-Rex use to protect itself from other predators in the Cretaceous world? Clearly, strength and size were only part of its survival strategy. To understand more about how T-Rex developed its incredible defensive mechanisms, we'll continue analyzing in the next part of this video. T-Rex, with its massive size and strength, was not only a terrifying predator, but also an exceptional defender. Its ability to protect itself was one of the key factors that allowed it to survive and dominate in a world full of threats. But beyond its immense power, T-Rex possessed unique abilities to defend itself against predators. One of the most important factors in T-Rex's defense was its ability to observe and detect danger from a distance. T-Rex's eyes were positioned at the front of its head, which allowed it a wider field of view and the ability to detect threats quickly. Compared to many other dinosaurs, T-Rex had excellent vision, allowing it to spot enemies from far away. This is similar to how modern predators like lions or tigers have sharp vision, helping them detect prey from a long distance. Additionally, T-Rex's eyes had the ability to see in low light. This was crucial, as in a world filled with danger, good vision helped T-Rex detect opponents before being attacked. When prey or other predators moved in the dark, T-Rex could spot them, enabling it to react quickly and avoid being attacked. A modern-day example of this is the ability of owls to see in low light, which allows them to hunt at night without much danger. Despite its large size, T-Rex had very fast reflexes. Attacks from other predators could come unexpectedly, and without quick reflexes, T-Rex would be in danger. However, with its sharp reflexes, T-Rex could avoid or block attacks from its enemies. This ability is similar to how a shark immediately reacts when it senses danger, using its speed and strength to avoid being harmed. T-Rex not only had the ability to move quickly in dangerous situations, but was also very agile in changing its tactics to deal with threats. When facing faster predators, T-Rex could alter its attack direction, using its strength to gain the upper hand in the battle. This ability allowed T-Rex to turn the tide even when attacked unexpectedly. A similar example in the animal kingdom today is how leopards can quickly change their direction and speed to deal with unexpected situations while hunting. The structure of T-Rex's body was another crucial factor in its defense. While its powerful hind legs were designed for fast movement, T-Rex's body had other advantages that protected it from threats. Similar to modern predators like sharks or tigers, T-Rex had a set of incredibly sharp and strong teeth. These teeth were not only tools for attacking, but also helped T-Rex defend itself when attacked. The sharp teeth could pierce through the skin of its enemies or create serious wounds that forced them to retreat. One of T-Rex's defensive strategies was using its surroundings to its advantage. It knew how to use terrain to hide or protect itself from predators. For example, when under attack, T-Rex could move to areas that were difficult to access or had obstacles to limit the approach of its adversaries. This helped T-Rex create a tactical advantage in dangerous situations. This also allowed T-Rex to choose the right moment to strike. It would defeat its enemies when they could not move or had limited ability to defend themselves in environments that T-Rex had prepared. This action is similar to how predators like leopards or sharks use terrain or tricks to deceive their opponents and create an opportunity to attack. T-Rex was not only a powerful predator, but also an outstanding defensive warrior, with tactics and defense mechanisms that helped it survive and dominate in a world filled with danger. However, despite its many advantages, T-Rex was not invincible. There were significant threats, and did other predators in T-Rex's world have enough power to break its reign? We will explore this further in the next part of this video. T-Rex was not only notable for its size and strength, but also possessed a number of unique defensive mechanisms that helped it maintain dominance in a world filled with predators. Although it was a top predator, T-Rex also faced many threats from other dinosaurs, but its ability to adapt and defend itself helped it maintain its position in the ecosystem. One of T-Rex's strengths was its incredibly quick reflexes. Despite its large size, it could move and change tactics instantly when necessary. This ability allowed T-Rex to avoid surprise attacks from other predators. If it was attacked, T-Rex could react precisely and forcefully, using its massive body as a living wall to protect itself from surrounding dangers. Another key factor in T-Rex's defensive strategy was the development of its jaw. T-Rex's sharp teeth not only helped it hunt prey, but also allowed it to defend itself when under attack. With a powerful bite force, T-Rex could use its jaw for self-defense, delivering a strong warning to enemies that tried to infringe upon its space. T-Rex's body was not just a tool for hunting, but also an extremely effective shield. Its powerful muscles, especially in its hind legs, allowed it to deliver strong attacks or defend itself efficiently. When facing other predators, T-Rex could use its body weight to crush its opponents or create a powerful collision, making it difficult for enemies to approach. T-Rex could also use its strong forelimbs, although smaller, to attack or push back enemies. While these limbs weren't the main weapon for hunting, they were still very useful in helping T-Rex maintain its position and defend itself against sudden attacks. T-Rex was not just an efficient predator, but also possessed the ability to fight in harsh conditions. In dangerous environments, where there were few places to hide, T-Rex could rely on adjusting its speed and attack strategy to win. It could alter its tactics based on the surroundings, such as using terrain to create an advantage during a fight. In fact, scientists believe that T-Rex may have used this adaptability to survive in harsh environments like the Arctic, where it faced freezing temperatures and a dimly lit environment. In the Arctic, with extremely low temperatures and long winters, T-Rex may have developed a thicker coat or a layer of fat under its skin to retain heat, similar to modern mammals like polar bears. Along with this, T-Rex may have adjusted its speed and hunting strategies to cope with changes in its environment. It could have hunted in low-light conditions and used special skills to deal with the lack of food during the winter months. Another factor that helped T-Rex adapt was its ability to withstand low light and cold conditions. T-Rex may have developed enhanced abilities to detect prey using other senses, such as hearing and smell, allowing it to hunt effectively even when vision was impaired. This is similar to how modern animals like owls or sharks use additional senses when hunting in low-light or harsh environments. Another important factor in T-Rex's survival in a dangerous world was its ability to recover quickly from injuries. While T-Rex's body could be harmed in battles with other predators, its ability to heal quickly helped it maintain strength and continue fighting. Minor wounds could heal rapidly, allowing T-Rex to return to hunting or fighting without long-term impairment. Additionally, T-Rex could adjust its survival tactics over time, learning from past experiences and modifying its defense strategies when facing new threats. T-Rex's defensive mechanisms were a perfect combination of physical strength, environmental adaptability, and smart combat tactics. These abilities help T-Rex not only become a powerful predator, but also an outstanding defensive warrior. However, despite its many advantages, T-Rex was not invincible. Were other predators in T-Rex's world strong enough to break its reign? Stay tuned for the next part to explore more about the battle between T-Rex and other predators. T-Rex was not only a powerful predator, but also an exceptionally intelligent defender. In a world full of dangers and other predators, T-Rex had to employ sophisticated defense tactics to survive and maintain its dominance. It faced threats from other dinosaurs, ranging from fast predators to powerful creatures like Giganotosaurus and Spinosaurus, all of which could pose a serious threat to T-Rex's life. One of T-Rex's key strategies was its ability to use its senses to detect danger from a distance. Its eyes, positioned at the front of its head, allowed it to see clearly and detect potential threats from far away. This is similar to how modern animals like lions or tigers have sharp vision that helps them spot prey and rivals from a distance. T-Rex also had incredibly sensitive hearing, enabling it to detect sounds from predators or prey moving in its environment. Another defensive strategy of T-Rex was using obstacles in its environment to gain an advantage. When attacked or faced with powerful predators, T-Rex could move into areas with dense vegetation, large rocks, or swamps. This made it difficult for predators to approach, forcing them to fight in unfavorable conditions. We can draw a comparison to modern animals like leopards, which, when hunting in the forest, often choose areas with dense terrain to limit their prey's ability to escape. T-Rex not only used the environment to hide, but also knew how to utilize its own presence to create fear. When facing an enemy, T-Rex could use its sheer size and strength to create a powerful intimidation display. Its massive body and aggressive behavior would overwhelm and scare off opponents. A similar example can be seen in predatory animals like great white sharks, which can instill fear simply through their presence, making prey feel uneasy and more likely to be caught. Despite having many defensive strategies, T-Rex still faced more powerful predators. Creatures like Giganotosaurus, with similar or even larger size, could pose a serious threat. However, T-Rex didn't rely solely on its strength to fight. It also used flexible tactics to protect itself. For example, when facing stronger predators, T-Rex could adopt an active defense strategy, using speed to attack from multiple angles, making it difficult for its opponents to defend effectively. T-Rex also employed psychological tactics to minimize danger. By displaying aggression and strength through growls or threatening gestures, T-Rex could make its enemies think twice before attacking. This is similar to how a shark hunts. It uses powerful attack strategies and intimidation to force prey to hesitate before being captured. T-Rex's defensive strategy was a perfect blend of physical strength, environmental adaptability, and tactical brilliance. Although T-Rex was one of the most formidable predators in history, it still faced many challenges and threats from other creatures. However, its ability to defend itself and its intelligent defense strategies allowed T-Rex to maintain its dominance in its environment. T-Rex, with its massive size and strength, dominated its ecosystem. But the question remains, could there be a predator stronger than T-Rex, one powerful enough to challenge and even defeat the reigning king? In this part, we will explore potential rivals that could threaten T-Rex's dominance and evaluate whether they have the strength to face off against the king. Although T-Rex stands out as one of the most powerful predators, it was not the only one of its kind. Giganotosaurus, a large carnivorous dinosaur from the Cretaceous period, could be slightly longer than T-Rex and weigh just as much. Giganotosaurus had powerful jaws and the ability to move swiftly, making it a formidable opponent. However, despite its strength, T-Rex had superior power and exceptional defensive abilities, allowing it to easily protect itself from Giganotosaurus's attacks. Additionally, Spinosaurus is another formidable rival for T-Rex. With its large body and ability to hunt in aquatic environments, Spinosaurus could make T-Rex more cautious. While Spinosaurus could move swiftly in water and launch surprise attacks, T-Rex still had the advantage in terms of offensive strength and its robust body, especially when fighting on land, where Spinosaurus would struggle. While strength is an important factor in the battle between dinosaurs, many other elements can influence the outcome. The environment plays a crucial role in determining who would win. T-Rex, with its impressive strength and solid defenses, could dominate vast land territories. However, Spinosaurus has the advantage near water, where T-Rex could not fully utilize its potential. Additionally, tactics and fighting ability are important factors. T-Rex has excellent defensive strategies and quick reflexes in the face of danger. If its opponent fails to employ flexible tactics or accurate attacks, T-Rex will have the opportunity to win. Could T-Rex be defeated by a stronger predator? While T-Rex possesses overwhelming strength and exceptional defense, it is undeniable that in certain situations, it could face difficulties against other predators. If an opponent has the right tactics and environment, it could present a serious threat. However, T-Rex is not an easy creature to defeat. With the combination of physical strength, intelligent tactics, and environmental adaptability, T-Rex maintains its dominance in its world. Just like when facing challenges in life, there are times when we feel like we can't overcome them. But with the right strategy and determination, you can overcome any obstacle. Is there a predator strong enough to change the outcome of this battle? If you want to know the answer and discover more mysteries about T-Rex, don't forget to hit subscribe, like this video, and comment below to share your thoughts. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of the exciting upcoming videos.